Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ginny, the project leader of the Vietnam War exhibition. Do you know why you must vote for our Vietnam War exhibit? Because it is the first war that the United States of America ever lost. You should know how much difficulty the Vietnamese had while fighting with the US. In our presentation, Julia, one of our project designers, will discuss the two of the main leaders in the Vietnam War. Christine, also a project designer, will speak about museums that have been made to honor the war. Eka, our historian, will speak about the event that is believed to have been the cause of the war. There were several names for Vietnam Wars, which are the Second Indochina War and the Vietnam conflict. Also, did you know that there were actually two Vietnam Wars? The first was between Vietnam and France. The second, more widely known, between Vietnam and the US. I would like to talk to you about the first. The first Vietnam War lasted from 1946 to 1975. Originally, Vietnam was a colony of France, and even after the Second World War ended, it continued to assume control. But however, this time Ho Chi Minh, the leader of Vietnam, led a movement for independence. This resulted in France attacking North Vietnam, which started the real First Vietnam War. In this conflict, France had better weapons and firepower, while Vietnam received lots of support from communist countries. Also, France didn't have much time to worry about their colonies because they had to recover from the damage of World War II. In the end, after many years of fighting, in 1954, France agreed Vietnam's independence, and the First Vietnam War came to a close. Now here's Julia, who will talk about the people who took part in the Second Vietnam War with the US.
Hello, I'm Julia, one of the project designers of the Vietnam War exhibit. In the war, there were many significant leaders on both sides who played a role in deciding the outcome. Because of decisions they made, sometimes welcome, other times unpopular, history was changed forever. Even today, how they chose to conduct war has had continuing human, environmental, and economical consequences. On the American side was Richard Mills Nixon, who was 37th President of the United States. He was born January 9, 1930 and died April 22, 1994. A controversial figure, he was both loved and hated by the American people while in office. Many people felt that his desire for war outweighed his concern both American and Vietnamese lives. However, others point out that he tried many things to gain peace and the war, such as supporting the peace conference in Paris. Yet in 1972 to 1975, the war gave scandal also. He had hired a group of men to spy on and steal important documents illegally. It ultimately led to move his impeachment from office and forced him to resign. On the Vietnam side was the President of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh. He was born May 19, 1890 and a Marxist revolutionary leader who understood his people and what they were fighting for. For example, during the First Vietnam War, he said, "You will kill 10 of our men and we will kill one of yours, and in the end, it will be you who tires of it." As you can see this statement, he had confidence not only himself but his country. For him, personal sacrifice was often necessary to preserve the good of all. Next is Christine, and she will talk about the artifact.
Hello, I'm Christian, one of the project designers for the Vietnam War exhibit. When the Vietnam War ended, many felt it was important to construct a museum to tell the story of what really happened. Only this way would people young and old never forget and the truth be told. The War Remnants Museum in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam is an excellent example. It is evidence of the struggle and conflict that Vietnamese had to endure for so many years, especially having to fight against a country that was much bigger than their one. When the museum opened in September 1975, it was known as the house for displaying war crimes of American imperialism and the puppet government of the South Vietnam. But later in 1993 it became the Museum of American War Crimes or the War Crimes Museum. The building comprised 8 tent rooms in several buildings with military equipment shown within a ward yard. Also, it includes pictures, testimonies, and some important information that shows the determination of the Vietnamese people. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial is a national memorial located in Washington, D.C. in the U.S. It is a site which is visited by people who fought, are missing, or died in the Vietnam War. On the wall designed by Miley, there are names of people who fought, and visitors can read their names and think of their loved ones. As you can see, there are differences between two museums in Vietnam and in USA, but both shows how horrible the war is. Next, Eka will introduce the incidents.
Hello, my name is Eka, and I am the historian of the Vietnam War Museum exhibition. History is important because if you don't know where something came from or why it happened, you can't really understand it. So our museum exhibit tries to show and provide information about reasons for the Vietnam War. Then you will discover why the war lasted so long and will always be remembered as changing course of the history. I would like to talk about one major event that is believed to have started the Vietnam War, the Gulf of Tonkin incident. The main cause of the Vietnam War was the Gulf of Tonkin incident, which occurred in 1964. To this day, it is considered to be a controversial and uncertain event. According to the U.S., the Vietnam's torpedo boats attacked U.S. destroyer, but there is a little solid evidence that such a battle took place. After this warfare, as the U.S. started military intervention not just on sea but on land, they used it as a reason to fight against communism in the Vietnam and other Asian countries. Also, it is important to mention that there were many Koreans who participated in the Vietnam War, who fought bravely and for ideas they believed in, especially in Vietnam battle. We need to make sure that we know our history as Koreans. Please vote for our museum. Thank you for listening.
All right, thank you very much, girls. No questions.